Slot man moves right. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. To throw, here's Willis. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
You on Wi-Fi, nigga?
So certainly not the start they were looking for here.
No, you fucking lying. Bum ass internet, nigga. Nigga, you on Wi-Fi, nigga?
Yeah.
Man, you gonna have to connect it with the cord, bro. Wi-Fi, that shit's ass.
I got my other LAN cable, but it said my LAN cable came out. But like,
Oh, it said it came out.
yeah, but like I haven't tested it.
Oh shit. Yeah, cause you can have your cable in, and you can still be on Wi-Fi if you ain't checked type shit.
I'm not even on the Like I just said something with my brother.
Now, from the home of the Raiders, since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone. Will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion, Shakir. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's to the right side and incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a designed run. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. Here's a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Now Willis. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go.
You got a punt,
there is
nigga.
no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation.
Yeah, nigga.
For this offense, they're lucky.
4 for 3, 4 for 3. Anywhere you could go for it. In the 4th quarter, you could go for it any time. Or if you down 2 possessions, you could go for it. Anything else, you got to be past the 40, buddy.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders.
4 for 3. Anywhere you could go for it, though. Oh, my God.
Be a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
First and 10. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
What the fuck is this?
He'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain of 16, good enough for a first down. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. They'll stay on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's
what
still
the
working
fuck
off that opening
is
script.
this
It doesn't
shit?
necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Second and 7. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. Willis now to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal. Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. To throw, here's Willis. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Third and goal. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Throwing here on third and goal. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Into space. Inside.
That nigga speed. Drop out, boy.
And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Bears.
Oh, the guy shit was over. I got a nigga right there.
The point after.
Oh, he ran a whole different route? That's tough.
And the Bears will up the lead to 5. The kickoff team is out on the
Oh, we
field.
know you want to throw that nigga the
Back
ball
to
every play.
as the kick's away.
That bitch getting double.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone, 4 touchdowns.
Somebody else trying to kill me. They ain't gonna be that nigga.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Back to throw. He's got it into the hands of the rookie from Michigan. They gained 18 yards on that one. First down, Vegas. Willis now to throw. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Man.
That pass play good for 22. Good for a Raider first down. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. 7-2 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on.
Good shit, Speed.
It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll look to throw again. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take possession.
Hey, bro, that nigga is double. You not about to throw the ball every play to that nigga. You going to have to throw to somebody else. I'm doubling that nigga. That bitch had 130 catches last season, nigga.
Force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Oh. Hey, man, chill out. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out, man. Chill, nigga. That nigga came free. I was like, hold on, that was you, too.
Developed the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way. Live to play another down.
That nigga discipline, okay.
off play action. Here's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. First down awaits at the 26-yard line. And here's third down. To throw, it's Williams. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Now, timeout Vegas. That is their second. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And he's in. Touchdown, Chicago. His 6th touchdown now for the season. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. And that one going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. Willis to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. Here now, 3rd and 5. And that is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. Give him 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
They'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got it at the 7. And he'll take it on in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Vegas.
This kind of the feast or famine. Anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure,
do that bitch early,
you don't
too.
get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike.
That's
they feel
tough.
like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A play fake. And they'll throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. They'll go play action here with Williams. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Oh.
This drive will start on the ground, and that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll drop to throw. Going up top. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Bears have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got it at about the 8. And he will score. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Bears.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers. There's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. It's a 1st down and a gain of 16. Tight end going in motion here. He'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Back to the air once more on second down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Raiders 9.
In it to win it.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Williams. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Go right back to Musgrave. He's got it again. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Oh! And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
He'll be hit as
Oh, shit, you went to that route.
Incomplete. Could not step into
That was probably been a pick, nigga. Good read.
2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Now it's Bigsby. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
And he's going to have the Bears 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That is hot. What a throw. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Chicago. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Bears will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now a run on first down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Back to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
It's a gain of 18. And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's
Good
going to
defense,
be
what?
incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. You have a tight end motioning left here. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Bigsby. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. 3rd down, 3 to go. We'll try and run here with Bigsby. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the 1st down. Good run. The drive continues. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after.
And he will go all the way. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Bears. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears are going to extend their lead.
Raiders 16.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. It's 1st down, and they'll run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's got it!
What is that shit right there?
Touchdown, Las Vegas. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a...
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Chicago. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. As they try to run it here. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
They'll look to throw. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Samustill. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Bears tack on 1 more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick 6. He's going to air this one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is...
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
It is 3rd and 10. Willis to throw. And that is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Going for it all. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil.